Choosing the best DJI drone deal isn't the easiest decision. As the market leader, they have a lot of drones, newer and older, and to some extent, they control the prices. But I've flown them, and I know what's on offer for the cash. In this definitive list of the best DJI drones, I'll reveal exactly what you'll get for your money, including which of the still available older models might represent a great deal. You won't be surprised that DJI drones also top our list of the best drones around. From a bit of high-flying fun to the ultimate selfie drone, from a photographer's favorite through to industrial and educational quadcopters, DJI has at least one offering in every area. There's even a drone for crop spraying. 2023 to see more choices come with the DJI Avata for dramatic yet accessible FPV, a Pro Standard mini drone in the Mini 4 Pro, and the Inspire 3. If this is your first drone, don't forget that you'll also need to look up the rules wherever you are, especially if you want a drone weighing over 250 grams (8.8 ounces). Without further ado though, let's dive in. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 best DJI drones and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. And as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Number 5. DJI Mini 4 Pro. The 2022 arrival of the Mini 3 Pro redefined what was possible in DJI's lightest category of drone, the sub-250 grams weight. The newer Mini 4 Pro takes all that was good about that and refines it, retaining the camera, which can be remotely rotated to portrait or horizontal mode, but improving video to a maximum of 100 fps at 4K and adding all-round collision sensors. In fact, the One First 3 dual native ISO sensor produces excellent low-light video, at least at frame rates up to 30 fps, while the improved range means you can, theoretically, shoot from up to 20 kilometers (12 miles) away. Creatives are thus blessed for the device that can be taken to most places and operated without a license in FAA territory, yet can capture 48 MP stills or 4K video, shoot in D-Log, and boots a full selection of DJI's intelligent flight features, including obstacle avoidance. We also like that DJI offers a controller with a 5.5-inch screen built in and a more modestly priced option for those still happy to use their phone as a monitor. DJI still do this reliably with a short cable, which is included. Even better, DJI's flexibility extends to offering larger batteries, over 40 minutes from the 34 standard, for those able to break the weight limit. Number 4. DJI Mavic 3 Pro. DJI's new flagship is the first consumer drone with 3 cameras. This is 2 more than most pilots need. But if you are an aerial photographer or videographer in search of the most versatile drone on the market, the results of our testing suggest the Mavic 3 Pro is the premium pick for you. In our review, we found the image quality of the main 24mm 4/3 camera, the same one used by the Mavic 3 Classic, below the best. It's also the winner in terms of adjustable aperture, formats, and frame rates. That said, both telephoto cameras produce excellent images, and the option to zoom in 3x and 7x is fantastically useful in a range of scenarios. Despite being a pro drone, we found the Mavic 3 Pro incredibly easy to fly, aided by excellent safety features that make it accessible to all users. That said, its pro-tier video modes, as well as its price tag, make it overkill for beginners. Its weight also puts it in the restrictive C2 European drone category. But if you want a top-spec drone that's more portable and less expensive than the Inspire 3, the Mavic 3 offers it all, plus 2 telephotos. Number 3. The Mini 2 Southeast is a minor update to the popular Mini Southeast, the closest DJI'd come to a budget offering. We doubt it is a coincidence that DJI chose the same Southeast as Apple does for its lower-spec, cheaper devices. Just like the iPhone Southeast, this also in older casing. If it weren't for the name on the arm, it'd be hard to distinguish between the Mini Southeast or, for DJI history fans, the Mini 2 airframe that came before that. The camera specs remain the same too. The big change here from the previous Mini Southeast is that it uses the O2 radio system. a more recent version which doubles the bandwidth and increases the range to 10 kilometers / 6.2 miles in the US or 6 kilometers / 3.7 miles in other territories. This doesn't just bring clearer, more reliable preview video on the phone. It also brings the RCN1 controller seen on most drones on this list. I much prefer this more robust controller. This is a great choice as a first-time drone. And although on the spec sheet, the 2.7K camera might seem limited, that's the resolution of most phone screens, so for many this will be all you need. Number 2, DJI Mini 3. We were big fans of the Mini 3 Pro on its debut, and still love the Mini 4 Pro, so it'll be no surprise that we're also impressed by the closely related Mini 3. That said, we should also point out that, even allowing for inflation, we're looking at a very real jump in Mini 2's pricing. Yes, that buys you a bit more strength against the wind and longer battery life, but it still feels a little pricey. This is DJI's Mini 3 Pro at a more palatable budget, still not cheap, but by dispensing with the lesser-used features, DJI has created a version that is easier to justify for many. It has great battery life and can survive a bit of a breeze while shooting 4K video in portrait or landscape. Just remember to avoid obstacles yourself. Number 1, DJI Avata. DJI's second FPV drone strikes a better balance between form and function than its predecessor while managing to keep the costs down. The 4K 60fps camera, with one-axis powered stabilizer, does all that's needed in terms of video quality. Digital stabilization handles the rest. At the same time, the Cinewoop-style frame makes things safer. Better yet, this is done without forward vision sensors. While they're a good idea on a typical photography drone, they can cramp the FPV style by slamming the brakes, rather than capturing a cinematic near-miss. For most, this will be a better choice than DJI's previous FPV drone. DJI also bundled the drone in various ways. The hovering joystick controller was revised in March 2023 as the RC Motion 2, adding a brake and a function wheel for photo settings. We also like the DJI Goggles Integra, again refreshed in March 2023. Even thought the DJI Goggles 2 cost more. True FPV enthusiasts should also budget for a separate stick-based controller to unlock the full range of stunts and maximum speed. The Motion or Motion 2 controller alone limits Avata's full potential.